But if you close your eyes,
hello awesome people, welcome back to Airport CEO. And I know what you're thinking, why are we in the main menu and why are you starting a new airport? Well, I hope you guys don't mind, but the last series I asked, in the last episode of the last series, I asked you guys what should we do in regards to the new updates to the game. Should we wait? Should we make a new airfield? Should we continue with this one? And you gave some very good feedback, but the thing is, I think it's the best thing to do right now is to start a new airport, because that way we can sort of have the time to build a new airport while we're waiting for the bigger updates coming out from Airport CEO, which is more fun than just doing an episode with let's do some different colors. And in this airport I'm gonna try and do that, but we're not gonna devote an entire episode doing that. We're gonna do it throughout the series, which is I think a better idea. And also I have some cool ideas for a better terminal, because we made, well actually I made some mistakes in the last series where we had some flaws in the layout, which meant that we had to start demolishing a lot of stuff if we wanted to sort of expand our airport even more. But I'll do that all while we're in the game. So we're gonna be called Hipbone, and we're gonna make where are we gonna make an airfield? It doesn't really matter. Let's go over here. Why not? And this is gonna be season 2 of Hipbone International Airport. Abbreviation will be HIA, and we're gonna have this symbol. That's the starting symbol. And we're gonna play on easy. We're gonna play on with the most cash available, because I want to build up an airfield that looks nice, that is cool, and once the updates hit, I want to have enough money to show you guys what the updates are. So yeah, let's launch the game. And again, I hope you guys don't mind me taking this decision of making a new airport. I still have the old save though, so if people really hate this idea, I could still go back, or we could do a sort of a revisiting episode where we revisit our old airport. But for now, I think this is the best option. And what we're gonna do here is we're gonna delete a lot of stuff. Well, we're gonna change a lot of stuff. So we will start off with, let's go like 10 out, and that's the first thing we're gonna do. We're gonna go contracts, we're gonna take you and sign you, and we're gonna go, we're gonna go to operations, we're gonna open the airfield, we're gonna open security, we're gonna always accept general aviation, although we're not really gonna use general aviation right now, maybe later on in the series, but for now I'm not gonna use it. I want to make an airport, go for commercial flights as soon as possible. And we only use general aviation if we really need it, or to make it more fun in the end of the series, or somewhere in the series I should say. And once this is built, we're going to change this around, because I'm going to take these out, put them over here, like we will do now. So we're going to put in a loading site over here, and we're going to put in a contractor offload site over there. And then once those are finished, we can just delete all this road over here, and we're going to leave like that open. We're going to just delete all that stuff. Go full speed. We can delete these emails, we don't really need them. And as you can see, we're gonna do something really different. So let's start off with the public road. This is gonna be fairly much the same as we already had. So what I'm gonna do is, I think this will be good. Yeah. We're gonna do some bus stops. We're gonna have, yeah, this should be totally fine. We're gonna have some car drop-offs, so 1, 2, and 1 opening, and then 1, 2. So that's gonna be sort of the parking lot, or the sort of the arrivals area. I like to do this before I start building the actual foundation, just because I think it helps out with my planning later on. So let's just build a little sidewalk over here. Let's build a little sidewalk over here, and let's just move these sidewalks and make sure that they go like this. And let's just build it up now. So because we don't have any general aviation, we're not gonna make money until our first commercial flights, and we're gonna build a lot of stuff before we get our first commercial flights. So we might run into a problem money-wise, and that means we have to take some loans, and that's a risk. I mean, that could end the series earlier, but I think we're gonna be fine. As long as we get to commercial flights early enough, and of course the plan is still to research shops and restaurants to get that extra bit of money in, because we will need it. And once this all is finished, I'm gonna explain something about the terminal that I want to create right now, because we're gonna have the actual airfield, so the taxiway foundations and the vehicle foundations, the vehicle depots, and all the like the oil depots and stuff like that. They're gonna be off to the side somewhere, so they're gonna be over here, far away from our actual terminal. Last series we built up next to our terminal, and that meant that we have to start demolishing them if we wanted to expand. I'm not gonna make that mistake again. It will look a bit weird maybe in the beginning, but I hope you guys will understand why we do this, and I think we can make a pretty cool terminal. And speaking of terminal, I actually want to make one big area, one big building, but two separate terminals inside that building. And I'm gonna show you guys what I meant by that. What I mean by that. So we're gonna make this like let's start off with this. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna place some doors in here. We're gonna have a door over here. We're gonna have a door over here, and we're gonna have a door over here in the middle. And let's speed that up and let's build it. Do we have a better contract for these guys? No, we don't have a better building contract right now. I wish we had, because we can have some more workers then. Look at them all flog around with their boxes. So yeah, we just have to wait for now. That's the lesser part of this game. Yeah, it takes a while to build up your airport, to get it ready for operation. But what I want to do is I want to have a terminal on this side. We will have aircraft stands on this side and on this side. And it's not going to be a big block. It will be in the beginning, but we're going to build some stuff off of it later on. But we're going to have aircraft stands over here. We're going to have aircraft stands over here. Probably have 2 runways over here, 2 runways over here. Not from the start, of course, but later on. And we're going to have the 2 sort of separated terminals, and they will be separated by a middle sort of pathway. And that will be the exit lane, which I'm going to talk about a little bit more, because this exit lane is, I don't like the fact that people come off the plane and run all the way through the terminal back to the sort of entrance area. So what I want to do is I want to have them to go into an exit lane which is in the middle. So once they arrive here, they can go to the exit lane. Once they arrive here, they can go to the exit lane, and then they go just straight down towards the exit. So this is going to be an exit door, and I'm going to show you guys this with some walls. So what we could do is we could do like this. Well, actually, maybe we also need a baggage claim area. So what we could do is we should do like something like maybe this, and then it was free. Yeah, so this will be the baggage claim area. Whoops. This will be the baggage claim area, and what we're gonna do then is we're gonna of course place a door right on the other side of that one. So we have a symmetrical door, and then we're gonna have our exit lane, and our exit lane will be like this. So it will be an exit lane, and we have security exit over here, so people can go in there and then go down. And this will be the baggage claim area. We probably have 2 different ones. So one over here, one carousel over here, and one carousel over here. And the middle will be sort of like seating or whatever. We're gonna find out. This will be for later on, because we're not gonna have the baggage system up and ready from the start. So I hope you guys sort of understand what I meant by this exit lane. Now what we're gonna do over here, we will start with the terminals, because these terminals are gonna have their own check-in desks, their own security, all that kind of stuff. So what we will do is we will start with maybe making staff rooms. That could be an idea. Like having a staff room over here and over here, and then have some information booths later on here and here. And then have the check-in desks over here, and then have the security over here, and the same thing over here, of course. And then we have the 2 different terminals with the sort of the exit lane in the middle. I think we can do that. And we can always, like I said, we're gonna leave space over here so we can expand, so we can have a bigger security line and more check-in desks and stuff like that. And also we of course need a baggage bay area, which probably will be over here, or maybe even over here, somewhere along those lines. So let's start by doing that. Let's start with having a staff room. And what if we would do a staff room like this and have a 2-door? I think that will be fine. How long is this? This is for 140. So if we go here, we go 140. Yeah, that's the same. Yeah, that's the same. But I do think that I picked the wrong... Yeah, I picked the wrong spot for it. So it should be over here. No, it's good like this. It's good like this. Yeah. So let's have doors. Medium doors. Medium doors. Let's just build this up full speed. And these are going to be staff areas. So we're going to have 2 staff rooms over here for all the people that are resting and stuff like that. So we're going to have these. We're also going to do a staff area. So let's make a staff room over here. Everyone is welcome over here right now. We're going to do an office room or office space later on in the game. But for now we don't really need one. So let's go to items, let's go to sofas. So again, later on in the series we will have some different colored sofas, and I will probably ask you guys on feedback on which colors you want to have. But for now we're just gonna do it like really easily and have some plans. You know what I want in this game? I want a cloning thing. So we can, like Prison Architect, you can actually clone a part of the sort of the map and just put it down somewhere else. Now structures, let's do floors. Let's do a nice wood one over here. This is not to beautify. This is just for me to make clear. Okay, this is an important room. This is something important. Okay, we're gonna do the same thing on this side. We don't leave the game running right now because we will lose a lot of money by leaving it running. Area, we didn't assign a staff room yet, so this is going to be a staff room. Again, everyone is welcome. We're going to have these restrictions later on. Let's set up some sofas, some modern sofas. Let's do this and the other side. So this is quite quick what I'm doing because I don't want to, take too much time for building a staff room. And like I said, we can always beautify it later on. So let's make a better floor. Let's unpause the game because they can start building right now. So 2 staff rooms for each terminal 1. That's pretty good. This is going to be, again, baggage. This is just for me reminding myself. So baggage, info stuff, check-in desks. Okay, we need to start building a bigger foundation over here to get in the first terminal, real terminals, and the security lane and whatever. So let's go with that. Let's go for foundation. And let's start with... You know what? Let's do another 10. And what we're going to do is we're going to delete this wall. We're going to delete this wall. We're going to delete this part of the wall. And we're going to delete this part of the wall. Can we get a better contract? No, we can't get a better building contract. Okay. Normally you should get that very soon, but it might be part of the update that you won't get it anymore. At least not very soon. So now it's just a waiting game. We just need to wait on this foundation. So again, security will be over here and over here. We'll probably use this space for toilets or maybe a shop. Okay, that's the other thing. We need to hire some guys. We need to hire a procurement director and a strategy director because I want to be able to go for... let's just take the cheapest one, Hugh. Because I want to be able to go for, again, the cheapest one. For economy procurement, I want to go for shops and food franchises. And the rest is not really needed right now. So, we already lost a ton of money. And we still need to build our runway and our taxiway foundations and our aircraft stands. So we need to keep that in mind. That's why I said probably we'll need some loans in this game. So just to clarify, this is going to be the exit. This is going to be the exit lane. And of course, on the site, we're gonna have some security exits, but I'm not gonna put them in right now because I don't really know where they're gonna be right now. We need to put them behind security, of course. And security will probably be like somewhere over here. Then we have enough room for check-in desks. We have space for toilets or a restaurant or whatever over there. And that's gonna be totally fine in my eyes. Yeah, I think this is what I sort of had in mind. This will be the check-in area with the sort of the lines, the queues. Sorry, the queues. We can have a big check-in area over here. Then have the sort of the security. This site will be used for shops and bathrooms, like I said. We will have some information desks over here, probably 1 or 2. Same thing over here. So for now, I'm gonna do 1 terminal. This part is gonna be built up. But for now, I'm gonna focus on this terminal and build this one up first. And once this is sort of done, so we can actually get some flights and we're gonna start making money, and then we can start to work on this one, so we can get these terminals working simultaneously. But for now, it doesn't really benefit us for working 2 terminals straight at the bat. So we're gonna work on 1. But this is the sort of the beginning. I wanted to show you guys what I meant, so I had to sort of build this for you guys. They still need a little piece of wall there. Yeah, thank you. Okay, so we have the exit lane, we have the baggage stuff, we have the entrances to the terminals. So now what we want to do is we want a check-in area. Let's start with that. Let's start with the check-in area. Info desk, we're gonna put in the info desk later on because we don't really need them straight from the bat. That's a boarding desk. I don't want a check-in desk. I want a check-in desk. Yeah. I think I had the right one, but I was mistaken. So, check-in desk over here. 1, 2, 3. Let's start with 4. Let's start with 4 check-in desks. Man, the scroll speed is very fast. So let's build those up. Let's see if we can get a better contract already. No, still no better building contract. We're paying a lot of money to these guys, and they're not all working. So what we're gonna do is, okay, we're gonna dismiss like, let's keep like 30 around. Oh, I clicked dismiss all. Okay, well, never mind. We're gonna deploy. I misclicked again. Let's dismiss 33 because we're gonna have 63. That means we're gonna have 30 still there, right? I'm not sure if this is gonna go right. We will check in later on. So we have these. We need to build a queue. The queues are going to be fairly simple. These are much like the ones we had when in the last series, sorry. And I think that this queue system for check-in desk works fine. I think they can even be smaller. We don't even have to make them this big, but I like the fact that we have some room to work with. So I'm going to use that room. That's another thing why I wanted to make a new series, because I wanted to have some more room to work with. In the other series, we started off with a lot of room, and we had a lot of room in the terminal, but we didn't have a lot of room in the check-in area or the security area. It was all a little bit cramped. Well, it was starting to get a little bit cramped. That was sort of the issue. So this is the check-in desk. We probably have some seating over here later on. Again, we might have something like a toilet over here. This is going to be a restaurant, I think. And now we need to think about where do we want the security. So, security points. We want a bigger security point. Yeah, they must be placed inside the security zone. But I want to see where I want to place this security. So I'm guessing just up here. All the way up there. So we have enough room to work with stuff. I think that would be a good thing. So what we're gonna do is we need to get to our areas. We need to get to a secure zone. Let's just do like this. Whoops, that's not what I meant. Let's just do this. And the same thing goes for here. So we're gonna update the secure zone so we can get it symmetrical right away. Although we're not gonna build the security points. So 1 security point over here. 1 security point over here. Well, actually, no. That one's gonna be deleted. This one is gonna be the smaller security zone for the whatchamacallit, the employees. Sorry, yeah. And for now, we don't need a bigger one. We don't need more security in this, so we're just gonna build a wall between those, so people can't really go there without getting through security. So let's build that up. And we're already close to the end of the first episode. I hope you guys don't mind that we have... Okay, we have a little bit of a... How many people do we have working on right now? We have 30, so yeah, that's good. I hope you guys don't mind that we haven't really done a lot of flights or stuff like that in this episode. I mean, this game is... You have to have a really good setup to start off. And I think that a lot of people enjoy the building, enjoy the... sort of the sharing of ideas. So once again, no employees no employees we want over there, so we're just gonna build in another sort of the queue that I already had. And that's gonna be the queue for there, and you are only for employees, and you're gonna be like over there. That's gonna be totally fine, but this is gonna be the end of the first episode. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys don't mind that we chose to, well, that I chose to start a new airfield. I think it will work out. I think that the idea we have here is very cool. I want to see if I can make it work. I've never done this before in Airport CEO, so I'm not even sure if it will work, but I think it will. And I think it will be a lot tidier and a lot more efficient, if you will, once we get a bigger airport with more flights coming in. Because that was sort of what was going wrong in the last series. Well, not exactly going wrong, but it was sort of getting messy. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this first episode. And if you have, then don't forget to leave a like and or a comment. And of course, if this is your first video watching, please consider to subscribe to the channel. It helps me out massively. We're currently growing quite fast, which is very, very cool. And the big part of that is because of Airport CEO, so that's why I'm bringing this series also back, because it has been really successful for my channel. So thank you so much for all the people that are watching this. And as always, I've been Hipbone, you've been yourself. Thanks for being awesome. Thanks for watching.